buck sometime this weekend. We'll see if it happens. First time deer hunter right here.
No luck that day. That was a
Not
Saturday.
that day.
Right?
But
So
they
what
did come
happens
back
on
on the
Sunday?
next day, and that's you can see the other video on that whole deal. But
So you end up getting a pig Sunday morning, right, on the
right.
ranch.
Well, you know, we were a little frustrated with like a lot of like we didn't know. We thought maybe one of the bucks that Glenn had seen come on his property before. We thought maybe it gotten shot because early in the morning we heard a shot. I thought that might have been the buck. So we were kind of figured. We went to bed that night. We're like, all right, we'll just wake up. When we wake up, we'll just set up and kind of have a leisurely morning. So
Yeah, after one whole day of hunting, we were already losing our resolve.
right, they call it, what are they, glamping? It's glunting. we did a little glunting the next day. So earlier that we ended up going on our walk, and that's when we ended up getting the pig. Pig was all skinned, gutted, ready to go. We decided we're gonna have some breakfast, and right around 9:30, we're eating breakfast, and guess who showed up? The buck showed up. He just kind of cruised right on up, right near the pond. I was in a t-shirt, my sandals, grabbed the gun, set up on the tripod, and you know, Glenn's like, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. And my adrenaline was going, so it was like the thing was like, but I ended up taking the shot, and interestingly, it hit the shot. It looked like it did a little ricochet. Of course, I didn't see where the deer went after I
By
shot.
the way, I figured out what happened with that ricochet.
Oh, you did?
I recreated the crime scene. So what happened is when you shot that deer, come on, camera. When he shot the deer, it ended up being a perfect heart shot. It was a little bit low, but it actually went right through the heart. And it went right through the deer. And behind that deer are a bunch of fallen logs. And up on the logs are some rebar. And so the bullet went through the deer, hit the rebar, and ricocheted right into the pond. So if you see it, and maybe I'll put it in slow-mo or something, you see the deer go down, and then you see a splash completely to the right by about 50 feet in the pond. And we didn't even notice that at the time, but when I reviewed the video, I saw that, and then we were like scratching our heads about how that happened. So that's how that happened. But that just goes to show you, like, you think, oh, well, I can take a shot, my buddy's 50 yards away or whatever. He's got to be behind you. If he's in front of you, don't take the shot, because you could have a ricochet. I mean, that would have killed somebody.
Yeah.
Like, it's nutty.
Yeah.
So anyway, you got the deer. I saw the shot. It was a good shot.
What are you waiting for? He's clear, he's clear.
The deer buckles and watch the splash in the pond to the right. The way the deer at first, normally when you heart shot a deer, what happens is it goes on its front legs and kicks out its back legs, does what's called a mule kick, right? This deer kind of crouched down and didn't really kick out its legs. So I thought maybe it was a gut shot, because when you like hit a deer in the gut, it kind of like walks like that and it doesn't mule kick. The reason it didn't mule kick, also recreating from our autopsy, is when you hit the heart, you actually hit part of the the front leg bone. And so its leg was not, it was too weak at that point to support a mule kick. So it actually, if you watch it, it actually tries to mule kick, but it can't, because its left front leg is messed up. So that's that. Then we let it do its thing, and we went to go find it. And we were tracking the blood, right?
We were tracking the blood. We were a little concerned. I was a little concerned because he said it was a gut shot. So I was a little concerned that it was going to make it up into the hedges and it was going to be a pain. And but we ended up putting our stuff back on, going down there, and then tracking the blood. And we started tracking it up the hill. And then it kind of like the blood kind of started disappearing. And then.
All right, you see See that blood right there?
Yeah.
So you see him up the hill?
Looks like he was down here.
Mm-hmm.
Up there.
Where do you think he is?
I think he's up and over this hill.
You think so, huh?
Oh shit.
Think we found your deer, buddy.
Alright.
Let's go check him out.
So me telling him to hunt, that was not persuasive. He changed his mind when he heard Ted Nugent, I think on Joe Rogan, right?
Yeah.
That's when
It
he
did.
said, "Oh, well, actually, that sounds like it's okay."
Yeah.
Yeah,
It did, actually.
There you go. Not that we need any more hunters, but
Right. Yeah, no kidding.
but anyway, it's just nice to enjoy your life. I don't know about you, I've got a really stressful job, so it's fun to have something to do like that. And I'm stoked for you, man.
Yeah.
Good job.